Show! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gywu, aka Gywu Shefty, aka Mr. Shots Fired. Welcome back to the reef. Let's start this over. Welcome back to the Last Word podcast. We bringing it back where we talk about anything and everything. But I always have the last word. This is what we do. Let's get into it. What's going on, people? As always, I just want to say I appreciate everybody in the league, whether you're a headache or not. Most of y'all are not headaches, just very opinionative, however you want to pronounce it. For the new users, my sinuses are always screwed up, so it's always going to sound like I have a cold. But as I always say, always shoot your shot, because if you don't take your shot, you'll miss 100% of your shots. So let's talk. I want to talk about EA and how they just seem like they can't get it right. I don't understand how you lock everybody out their league. Ironically, 4th and Goal, our league, was the only league up and running. And I don't know if the two, well, it was actually one. User was lying when he said he couldn't get in because he had became someone inactive. I don't know. You know, to each his own. But he didn't join at the restart. He didn't rejoin, so I guess that was his way of leaving. But anyway, I want to talk about any topics y'all want to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about the league. We're going to talk about the NFL. We're not going to make this one too long since the first one we're going to throw not the normal power ranking that we do, but I'm going to talk about these divisions and how they line up or don't line up. So let's get into it, man. Let's see. So we're going to start off with the AFC North. For those of you that don't know, I switched teams from the Bucks, my favorite team. I let Showtime have them. Me and Showtime been cool for many, many years. I took the Browns. And this Brown division is loaded, man. We got Mr. Dev Ross himself. He's the Bengals. Like I said, I'm the Browns. The Ravens. The Ravens is a fairly new user, but he's a good user. Mr. C. Docs. And the Steelers, as always, he's the bum of the bunch. You know, every division has to have a bum of the bunch. Yes, shots fired early. I hold no punches. None whatsoever. If you're a bottom feeder, you're a bottom feeder. Straight cheese. But in this division, come on now. You know what I'm going to say? I see myself winning this division. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. These cats can't see me. They talk a lot of caca, talk about, yo, I don't want to watch Gywu play. Listen, man, you don't got to watch me play. Close your eyes. But just hold this L. Shots fired! Then we look at the AFC South. So, I'm looking at these teams and I'm like, wait a minute. We have Melo. He's the Texans. To be honest, I don't even, like I said, we have a couple of new users. I'm trying to remember everybody up top of the dome. But the Texans is definitely Melo. Let's see. The Colts is King Gusto. The Titans, Amon-Ra, and the Jaguars is Easy. Yeah. The Texans, I don't know if he was at work, but he wasn't responding, so that's how he ended up with the Texans again. He had the Texans last season, or last man, what do you want to call it, before we restarted. He's looked like he's dominating the division. It's 3-0. The Colts is 1-1. The Titans is 0-2. And Easy, I'm shocked, is 1-2. But I thought it would be Easy taking this division. I might have to rethink it a little bit because Melo is saying he ain't with nothing. So, look like it's going to be his division. The AFC East, we have the Dolphins at 2-0, the Bills at 2-0, the Patriots at 1-1, the Jets at 0-2. Brees, if I'm saying it right, he came back, made some trades. There was some controversy about the trade. What users didn't know was he had traded for DK Metcalf. Boston Kennels was the Seahawks. He got removed by one of the co-commissioners. As I always say, listen, my co-commissioners, they hold the same weight I hold. But even let's not even look at them as a co-commissioner. There's no need to disrespect anyone in the league. There's no need for it. You know, you argue, you're competitive, you call each other trash, all types of other names, but referring to the game. But as far as cursing somebody out and talking about family and showing up at their house, come on, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not saying that's what he did, but it wasn't far-fetched. He got removed. So the Dolphins user, like I said, he had traded him DK. When the new Seahawks user came in, he had to give DK back because that's how it works. If a user get booted, removed, or leaves within the first few weeks, that trade has to go back if the new user wants that player back. Long story short, it was said that maybe we reset his cap. We didn't reset the cap. Once we explained it, the other user understood what was going on. But anyway, in that division, we have Pun, Brees, JB, and KP. That's going to be a great division. I'm going to say I'm going to leave this one open, but you know what? I'm gonna say I think Brees is going to win this division. That's just how I'm calling it. They're both 2-0, him and Pun. I see, but you know what? I'm looking at Pun stats. Pun is scoring a hell of a lot of points. Jesus. He got 120 points. He only given up 19, so he learned something. AFC West, we got the Chargers 2-1, Broncos 1-1, Raiders 1-1, Chiefs 1-1. The Chiefs is Val, the Raiders is Double X Man. Who's the Broncos? Let me think a minute. The Broncos is. Oh, the Broncos is a new user called OG. And the Chargers is R.A. Rodriguez. I mean, the Chargers looking pretty good right now, but he's giving up a whole lot of points. So I'm going to go with X-Men winning this division. NFC North, we got the Packers at 3-0. Mutani. If I'm saying that right. He's been down for a minute. The Lions is Coach Dawson. The Vikings is OG Herb. And the Bears is Axel Foley. I got the Packers Mutani coming out on top of this by a landslide. I don't think no one else is going to compete for the rest of the season as we go. Prove me wrong. NFC South. This is my old division, my old stomping ground. We have a few new users. We got Red Boys. He's the Saints. We got Adrian. We got Showtime. We got the Panthers. That's what's this guy name? Oh man, Body Bags. Mr. Body Bags. I see Red Boys coming out in this division every season as a division winner. It's a good division. It's a good division. It's a strong division. Showtime can ball. Adrian can ball. But before we get to Mr. Body Bags, let's talk about Mr. Body Bags. Mr. Body Bags keeps talking about what he's going to do. Well, it's time to put up or shut up. We need to see what's going on. We need to know where's your game at. I beat him. He started talking about a wheel route glitch. Somebody else beat him yesterday. He started talking about Madden helped him. Then Red Boys came in and said that he owns Mr. Body Bags. Mr. Body Bags number says good game. So are you a bottom feeder or are you top tier or somewhere in the middle? Let us know. We want to know. The listeners want to know. Talk about it. You heard it first right here. NFC East, we got the Eagles. Shamar, we got the Giants. Them Texas boys, the Commanders is Rocco. You know the pretty boy. Excuse me. And with the Cowboys, we got the previous owner coming back. Ben Billions. Y'all must be asleep. It must be too early for y'all. It's pretty quiet in here. But now that Ben is back, I do see him taking this division. Easily. Other than that, I didn't know who was going to win that division. As you see, the Commanders are 1-1, and that one loss was a forced loss because of his game was simmed. The Giants is 2-0. Them Texas boys and Shamar, he's 2-0 also. So that's what we stand with that. NFC West. The Seahawks is 1-1. That's a new user also. He was brought in by C-Docs. Pause, no homo. What is his name? What is his name? I'm trying to think of his name.